In this video, I'm going to share with you how I make a knowledge base and FAQ for all of our media ministry staff. Hey guys, this is AJ the CEO. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I am here in the media booth here at my church, and pretty much we have a couple of people. We have a monthly ministry meeting where we go over training and things like that to remind people how we use all the technology that we have up here, as well as processes, checklists, and everything like that. So I try to make it as simple as possible, but I want to be able to duplicate myself. And again, we don't plan for everybody to be super technical, but what we want to do is let everybody feel empowered to where they can do it, because that's the biggest thing with media ministry. Is a lot of people don't join because they think they need to be a starship engineer, they need to be some computer guru or something like that. So what I actually like to do is make a interactive kind of knowledge base to store all of our information that I can write steps, procedures, SOPs, whichever you want to call it, for how we operate every function here in the media booth. I could always add this type of knowledge base to our website and put it behind a password, but I just don't want our stuff on the internet in any way, shape, or form. So I'm gonna make a intranet page. And it's really simple to do this. There are multiple ways you could do it. You can get an old computer that you don't use, because it doesn't really need to be very powerful. You can get a Raspberry Pi, you can do mini computer, it's a bunch of ways to do this, but I'm going to show you one of the easiest ways that I've been using recently, and I'm going to walk you through all the steps on how to do that. So let me go ahead and get all the computers set up here so that I can actually record this so you can actually see this. So let's go ahead and jump over to the computer. Like I said, there are multiple ways to do this, but I want to make this as easy as possible, and maybe I'll go over how to set this up a different way. But the website, which will be in the description, is Instant WP. So what this is literally like one of the easiest websites to build on is WordPress, and I've been so slow on this. I heard about it. I've had a couple of clients that I've maintained a WordPress site for them, but I never built one from scratch. But in the last couple of years, I've really started to fall in love with WordPress. It just makes it easy to be able to do so much function, and I've actually been moving some of my websites with Squarespace and other providers, Wix and stuff like that, and been moving them to WordPress because first, the price is lower, and all the features I can get and have way more customization than I would with some of these platforms. But anyway, and I'm actually looking at updating my church website with this right now as well too. On here, you can download this whole thing, and it's a whole encapsulated WordPress website, database, and everything all combined, and it makes it really easy. And the idea is I can maintain this, and then if anybody wanted to, they could actually get I can make a copy of it on a thumb drive, and then they can take it with them, whether it be at home and things like that. But I want to keep it all synced up, but I'll think about that process later. But mainly, this website is only going to be accessible to the computers that are up here in the media booth, like I've done before. So let's go ahead and just jump over in here. I've already downloaded it. It works on Mac OS or Windows. I've already downloaded the Windows one, so I have it here on the desktop. Now, one tip I would let you know is you can make this folder into anything you want, but do not have spaces in the name. So like at first, I had a folder called Media Space Ministry, and it just threw off all the stuff, all the settings and things like that. So you can call it whatever you want, just don't put spaces in the name of your folder. All right, So, alright, so all you do is go ahead and we're just going to start instant WP right here. And you can't see it because it puts it on a secondary screen here. So let me drag this stuff over. So pretty much what it's doing is building a virtual server, and it's running that in the background so that you can actually run this. And again, you can't see it. It's actually a progress bar that's actually starting up on my primary monitor, but you can't see that right now. Maybe I can move this over here so you can see it. So there's the progress bar right there, but you can't see it because I don't have, like I said, I'm set up here in church. I don't have the secondary screen. All right, so let me move this over here. So this is what you get. Welcome, blah, 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 blah. Here's a few screens. Next, it just talks to you how it works, how you can access the website, all this other stuff. And you can actually, the other good thing about this, and this is why I said I'm using this for setting up my temporary church website before I move it over, convert it over. They have a way that you can deploy this to your host provider, so you can build this here internally the way that you want to, and when you're done, move it over, and boom, you're all done. So anyway, all those tips I don't need to see again, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on close, don't show again. And here's your control panel. So we have our front page, so let's go ahead and launch that. And this is just a basic install that it comes with. So what we're going to do is come back here and we're going to go to the admin. So right now by default it's admin and password to log in. Admin and password. Now my plans for this is we have 3 computers that stay on the entire time. A live streaming computer, which is over here, stays on, but it's only for live streaming. So I'm actually going to move this program onto that computer, so that way all of us could always access this stuff up here. Alright, so I'm not going to say the password, and this is old, so I'm going to go ahead and update to WordPress 5.11. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I'm literally just walking y'all through everything because this has not been set up. Just go ahead and click update. And the best part about WordPress, I mean, there's so many themes. You can buy a theme, which right now I'm not going to do. It all depends on the usefulness of it. But I'm just going to use a theme that I've used before. So WordPress has been updated to 5.11. And this little update logo, this recycle logo right here, it just tells you the themes need to be updated. So I'm just updating everything right now. And this is how easy this is to maintenance. It just goes through it. So again, I'm building this one mainly for a knowledge base, a FAQ for the media ministry. So what I'm going to do is first is go here to appearance and then go to themes. And you can look up any theme that you want here. So this theme, my knowledge base, is going to be most likely the one that I use because it looks straightforward. It's really easy for people to search. But again, you could use anything. So like maybe this education one. So you can have, I mean, you can make it any type of way you want to. So maybe I'll go with this one just to see how it works. Alright, so, and if you wanted to do a new theme, you can just do add new here, and you can just search. I normally just type in here whatever you're looking for, so I would just say FAQ and see what comes up. So they've got a bunch of these, and again, WordPress, you can use any theme because you can actually use a plugin. If it isn't built and doesn't look the exact way that you want, you can most likely probably download a plugin to make it do what you really want it to do. So here's my wiki one. So let's just go through this and let's see what this one looks like. So it's a lightweight, fast loading, this and this, so everybody, and it looks like you have a big search in this. So let me go ahead and install that. And how you do that, just click on the install in the upper left hand corner. And again, all these themes are free, but some themes, they lock it down to where if you want all the features, you actually have to pay for it. But we'll see. So now I got this one. I'm going to activate it because this is the main theme that I want us to be using. So if I come back here to our main page and just refresh it, now it's using the new theme that we just picked. Alright, so let's go through the appearance. So what we're going to do is go to customize. We're going to fill this whole thing out on how we want this to be. So we're going to go to general. I'm not going to put a logo or anything, but right now I'm just going to say Antioch Media Ministry FAQ. Alright, but you could add a logo if you wanted to. You could put it right there. We do have a media ministry logo, so right now I don't think I need to do that. And let me take off Antioch because we're here. Everybody knows we're already here. So I'm just going to say, and I'm going to take out ministry. I'm just going to say media FAQ. That makes it really easy. Alright, and we'll come back. Header image, I can put an image here if I wanted to. I'm probably going to put a picture of the media booth when there's a bunch of us up here at a later time. Homepage settings. In this one, you want to say where do you want everything to go to, so you can have latest post. So it'll show every post that's there, but I want to do a static page because I'm going to design this kind of like how a FAQ could be. I mean, you can do it any way you want to, but this is just the way I plan on doing it. Alright, that's under general. Let's see what else is here. Home page, front page options. I can show all categories, number of posts to show. I'll change that to like 4. And this is knowledge-based categories will go up there. Alright, so I think that's good. Now nothing is showing because I don't have anything right now. So if I did uncategorized, yeah, I don't have anything in here because we just started. So we'll be adding some more stuff to build this out. You can change the colors if you want, put a background image if you want, menus, which I will add later. Widgets are just add-ons that you can have. So like in this lower area, this is your footnote. So main sidebar, this is right here. So here, what I want to do is I don't need a search because my search is here at the top. So I'm going to remove that, which you'll see go away right here. Recent comments, as of right now, I don't need that. I'll take that away. But my categories, I'm going to leave here for right now. So when I do video, switcher, live streaming, Facebook, website, those will be the categories that will fill out right there for every article that I add. So people can automatically jump to that. Then footer notes, I can always put something down here if I wanted to. So like I can say, I'll put a calendar here. So I have a calendar here and you can add stuff out, but I don't have anything to go with that. And as of right now, I'm probably gonna have links to our social media stuff right there, so it's easy to get to, because this is meant to be an intranet page. I want when everybody comes in the media booth, this is the first thing that they go to, which will get them to go to everything. So when we normally come in, we start up everything. We need to open up our email to see if there's anything new for music that needs to be listed. For service that Sunday, access to our social media, our live stream, chat, and everything like that. Those are going to be the links, the common links that need to be opened up every time. So just think, when you do this, what's the purpose behind it? The purpose that I'm using it is for a tool so that everybody will have everything in one place to get everything that they need. Footer, so like I said, this is where I will put our social media accounts here. So let me see if I remember it. And Google Plus is no more. So I'm gonna come in here and change this to see if YouTube is there. Let's say yep, let's see YouTube one. And whatever logos, I think like Instagram is gonna be another one. And this is why it makes it so easy when in my previous guide we're talking about when you're setting this up, when you're developing your whole page, make your social media names all the same because it makes it easy. Alright, so we got our social media stuff here. Now let's go back. No more copyright info is needed. Additional, and I don't think we need this at this time, so let's go ahead and hit publish. So if we come back here and refresh, now we got everything the way that we want it to. Alright, so let's go back here to our dashboard and let's see what else we can customize in here, because I want this to look like this. And I think we need to actually have articles in here. So let's go ahead and just make some fluff. So how do you do that? Just go up here to new, and we're going to do a post. And actually, before I do that, let's back up. Let's go to categories. And I want to start adding the categories of stuff that I know needs to be out there. So first thing I know we have is live streaming. Let's do add. And then we're going to do checklists. And then we're going to do, and again, I'm just going through everything that I know. This might not be your stuff, so again, I'll say worship extreme, because like I said, we're going to be going to that. So categories, because you could always just make a post and then you can create the category there, which is what I'm going to do now. So let me do, let me get one of the old ones that was actually printed out. So I'm going to turn this into something that's going to be on here. So this is going to be a system startup checklist, which is one of the easiest ones to do. So what we're going to do is go to a new post, and it's just talking about how to add stuff. So we're going to call this system startup, and all the categories that we made are right here. So this is going to be a checklist, and I'm just going to start doing bullet points on here. Alright, so again, I sped through that, and let me add so that's just the basics of how we do this. I mean, I can do a picture on here. I'm just going to come over here to featured image, and then all I got to do is drag it there and give it a second. Alright, we did hit select, and now after this we just hit publish. Now I can always add tags in this, but based off, since this is an intranet page, I don't really need any tags for this. But if you were doing this for like a actual website that's going to be sitting out there on the internet, then you might want to do that so that your SEO and all this other stuff can route back to what you're doing. So, but that's about it. There we go. So we have all of our stuff here in the front, and as we fill out stuff, more stuff is going to be listed here. So you can see here's our checklist, but as you want to do this, will probably get a little bit cluttered, so you want to probably clean this up, or you can do a different type of home page. Alright, so again, I have a whole lot of articles I need to type up and fill out, but this is mainly going to be the main template that I'm going to work with. This is going to be expanded. I'm going to have some pictures and everything like that, but this is just a easy way to document every type of knowledge, every type of FAQ, anything, procedures, whatever, for at least for my media ministry, because it makes it simple. It's a page any computer up here can get access to, and if somebody really wants to, I can make a live copy of this and they can take it home and they can actually run the same thing. Again, I hope that helps. Just sharing with y'all some of the tips and things that I do here at my media ministry to help do a knowledge share with everybody. So if you like this type of content, guys, I really appreciate a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button. That way you get notified when we come out with new videos. This is AJ, and we will see you on the next video later.